Britain has been warned Angela Merkel may not be the missing piece in the Brexit puzzle, as many have hoped the German Chancellor would ensure a favourable deal is struck in the coming months. The UK is currently embroiled in protracted talks with the EU as both sides attempt to thrash out a favourable post-Brexit trade deal. As the two negotiating teams dispute what concessions should be made, many Brexiteers and MPs are hopeful Germany's Angela Merkel would ensure the UK will receive a favourable deal, but this may no longer be the case. A comment piece in regional German newspaper Augsburger Allgemeine claims such a view is a misconception and warns the country will not be the EU's weak point. Author Katrine Pribble, the paper's London correspondent, writes, British Eurosceptics have high expectations of Germany of all countries. The Germans, so the myth that has persisted on the island for years, would end up making concessions to Great Britain out of self-interest and thus paving the way for a deal. But the journalist completely dismisses the idea and said, Berlin is the EU's Achilles heel. It is a misperception that carries risks and has so far mostly disappointed Brexit optimists. Neither the often-cited German automaker jumped to the side of the British, nor did Chancellor Angela Merkel go against the 27 remaining EU countries. In London, hopes are based not only on Merkel's call to act pragmatically in negotiations, but also on the belief that the German government is determined to prevent an economically disorderly exit due to the export-oriented German economy. The comment piece also warned that even though Germany has just taken on the rotating EU Council presidency, Ms. Merkel is unlikely to sway the talks in Britain's favour. Ms. Pribble writes, Merkel has always made it clear that her priority is rightly the integrity of the single market. There won't be any extra wishes. But they still dream of them on the island today. A second German editorial also reached the same conclusion, and warned Ms. Merkel was unlikely to prioritise the UK over the bloc, even if it was in Germany's economic interests.